What's up, Game Changers, and welcome to the Game Changers Podcast. I'm your host, TJ, aka Mr. Game Changer, and I'm back with another episode of the Game Changers Podcast, man. This is episode 79, man, and I'm glad I'm sitting in this seat right here. Sometimes I feel like when I sit in this seat right here, bro, I'm just ready to talk, bro. I have candles here. When I light, I know it's time to podcast. It's time to give y'all this information. It's time to give y'all this content. Your boy TJ is ready today. And happy Saturday to all my people, all my supporters, all my subscribers, everyone who clicked the like button, the comment button, the subscribe button, all that, bro. I appreciate all y'all, bro. And I really want to start this day up, bro, with this song right here. This song right here. Bruh, it is Saturday. It's February in 2024. Let's turn it up, man. Kanye dropped. They trying to hold him down, but his daughter is holding him down herself. Miss Westy, don't try to test me. Yo. Let me pause this for a second, yo. Because, like, when this first came out, it was really 50-50 as far as people liking this song. They're like, oh, that's just Kanye's daughter. She just, doing what she doing. That's a little kid rapping. I'm not thinking the best of it, but I think it's cool. Or it's the other side of, like, what is this? This trash. Like, Kanye, come on. I know that's your daughter, but put out some fire. But I feel like this is fire. For I don't know how old she is, 11, 12, maybe younger. For her to just come up with this type of, I just called my phone, y'all. It was finna fall. But to come up with this type of verse on this song with your dad, who's arguably one of the best rappers of all time, like, I really love it, bro. I really love it, and I want to start the pod off like this, man. I hope y'all having a great day, a great week. Just bless me. Oh yeah, we lit over here today. Talk to me nice, man. Kanye dropped. I've been listening to Kanye all week, bro. Let me turn this down a little bit. Bro, I've been listening to Kanye all week, and there's been 3 specific songs. I don't even know if I wanted to, because Ty Dolla $ign is finna go crazy, so I'm gonna stop that. I don't want to get this video copywritten or taken down, but I know it's gonna get flagged. But hey, you feel me? I get the views that I get until I get like an astronomical amount of views. We putting this content out, but I didn't really want to start with music, but I guess we can start with music. Kanye West's Vultures came out with Ty Dolla $ign, and man, it's something. The production on it is very good. I really like it, and I really had to sit with this. Like the last pod, I could have talked about it, I could have talked about it, but I mean, I like to sit with albums. So whenever I listen to it, like I told y'all, I listen to it front to back a couple times, maybe 3 times. And I really have to sit with it, see how it feels, see how it sounds in the car, see how it sounds in my headphones, see how it sounds in the speaker. So this Vultures album, I really do like it, but it's 3 main songs that I'm really focused on. It's obviously Talking, that song that I just played, Talking. Back to Me, Ty Dolla $ign he's featured on all of these songs, but Freddie Gibbs is also featured on Back to Me, and Beg for Forgiveness, bro. Oh my gosh. Beg for forgiveness with Chris Brown. First of all, I'm in the car and I'm riding with my fiance and I'm like, Chris Brown come on Beg Forgiveness. He says stuff and then it continues to go on. And I'm like, Chris Brown is going crazy on this real quick. He really going crazy on this. And my fiance was like, yo, that's Ty Dolla $ign. And I'm like, baby, you might be right. Because on I'm blanking, but on the song, it sounds like it's Chris Brown. So the song starts with Chris Brown, but then it supposedly goes to Ty Dolla $ign, and for the rest of the song, you don't hear no more Chris Brown. And I listened to this song at least like 7-8 times. And I'm like, Chris Brown part is only on the first part. And I get it. It's Kanye. So Kanye would do something like that. Have one of the best R&B singers in the world and just have him on the first 10 seconds. I want y'all to hear this. Hopefully YouTube has it, because also they took Kanye's album off Apple Music off of some distribution dispute that they had with the company that I can't even talk. Distributed. Look. That word is hard for me. Distributed. Okay, the company that distributed his album has some fallout with Apple Music or something. I didn't read the whole article, but I just know it's not on Apple Music no more. So, Beg for Forgiveness is the song Kanye. Let's see if I can get it up. Ooh, can I get it up? Here we go. Oh, no commercials. See, I'm on YouTube right now. See, the things I got to do as a what would I call myself? A low-level podcaster. If I'm going to be real with myself, like compared to other podcasters, I'm low-level. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Ooh. Hang your head in shame. For these wounds I cannot stay. You gone too far. Let me start this over, bro. You've gone too far. Hold on. See if it. Hold on. Let me start it over. Okay, here we go. You've gone too far and you should hang your head in shame. Beg for Forgiveness, Kanye West, Ty Dolla $ign. Here we go. Now that's it. I would like to replay that again, because that's all that's supposedly accordingly to this song. After I listened to it 7-8 times, this is the only part Chris Brown has. And I have a problem with that, Kanye. I know you're a mastermind, you're a genius, you're all of that, but come on, bro. This is Chris Brown. I'm mad, bro. You gone too far. You gone too far and you should hang your head in shame. For these wounds I cannot stay. Come on, bro. He should have had a chorus, a verse, or something. But this song is that good, though. Is that good as far as production? Kanye, before I even let this go on, Kanye and Ty Dolla $ign on this album, the production is great, bro. It's excellent, and it is great music to just listen to. Like, it's rapping aside, musically, sonically, this album sounds great, bro. It really does. And I'm gonna let this play for a second. I hope y'all can hear this, man. You gone too far. You gone too far and you should hold your head in shame. This how I be vibing to music. I'm just giving y'all an insight on how I be vibing to music. Let's vibe real quick. You feel me? But we gonna talk about it. Oh my gosh. Do y'all hear my speaker? Like, if y'all really, my microphone is right here. So, but the bass on this is crazy. Let me skip real quick. Okay, watch the switch of the song. Now the song just switched. Now this is something that Drake's nothing was the same. That's my favorite Drake album, and I think on a few of those songs on his albums, he had great switches. And I think Drake in general in his career has had great switches. So when I say switches, I mean when a song is on one beat on one half of the song and then the other half is switches. The beat switches, the tone switches, the whole song switches, and it's now is going to a whole different vibe, but this vibe you still love the same as the first half of the song. It's a music day today. I was gonna start with sports, but Kanye, this really been on my mind, bro. Like this song right here, beg forgiveness, bro. We vibing right now. Vibe with me real quick. All my audio listeners out there, if y'all can hear it faintly, I'm gonna make sure y'all hear it. Now, when Ty Dolla is sounding like that, I know it's Ty Dolla. But the first half of this song, when my fiance was like, "No, that's Ty Dolla $ign," I thought it was Chris Brown. But this is Ty Dolla $ign. I'm not saying they sound similar. They can sound similar in different cases, but they are two different artists. So don't misconstrue what I'm saying. But it's just the vibe on this song. Like maybe my mind wanted this song to be Kanye, Chris Brown. Like when Chris Brown first came on the beginning of the song, I'm thinking Kanye, Chris Brown. I'm not even thinking about Ty Dolla $ign, even though he's part owner of this whole album. Like I'm thinking Chris Brown, Kanye West. Vibing. Let me not bore y'all with this because this goes on for another 2 minutes. The album is called Vultures. If you have Apple Music, I'm truly sorry, but if you have Spotify, go check it out. Those are my main 3 songs: Talking, Beg for Forgiveness, and what's the other song with Freddie Gibbs? I'm looking back to me. Kanye, I'm not gonna say on a rapping tip, you did it, but as far as sonically, as far as putting the album together, you really did it. You sold me. Even though I've been listening to these 3 songs back to back, that's not stopping me from listening to the album in full. This album, I've had time to sit on it, listen to it multiple times, and I really give it, man. This may sound like a hard critique, even though I just spent like 10 minutes listening to this song, vibing to this song. I'm gonna give it a B+. I really want to give it an A, but I'm gonna give it a B+ because I'm not gonna say subpar, but the rapping on here is not up to Kanye's level. I believe Kanye to be the best rapper to ever live. I believe that if Kanye steps in the room with any other person in the rap game, i.e. Lil Wayne, i.e. Eminem, i.e. Jay-Z, anybody you name, I believe he can out rap them freestyle or making music in that room. So when I put Kanye on this level, I just automatically assume he's going to rap to this level on his albums. But this is a production album. This is a very production oriented album. The sonically, musically, just for it's for your ears. You feel me? Like you turn this on, you could turn this on while cleaning. You can turn this on. You can turn this on driving to work. Like you can turn this on in so many instances. But if you're looking for rapping, maybe go to the song "Back to Me" with Freddie Gibbs. He has the best verse on the album. But just listening to this album, I don't want to give it a B plus. But me being a music lover and just critiquing the album, it's a B plus. So yeah, that's all I got on the Vultures. I just really enjoyed this album. This is an album that I enjoy. So even though I'm giving a B plus, please don't take it as anything like bad. Okay, Kanye, if you're listening, I'm pretty sure you're not, but let me not speak that into existence. Kanye, you listening to this pod, man. Whoever's listening to this pod, please go listen to the Kanye album. It was great. I didn't want to start with that, but we started with that, and this was supposed to be like a rapid fire pod, but I just had that on my heart to really play that and play that on the speaker because I got that over there. It's a pretty loud speaker, but what we got? Post All-Star break prediction. So I am now going to go to the standings in the NBA. So the NFL is over. We seen that game. The 49ers, a lot of people say they gave up that game, which in many instances they kind of did. But when I seen Patrick Mahomes go into overtime against them, I knew the game was over. Patrick Mahomes, if you give him more time than he needs, he's going to figure it out and he's going to beat you, bro. So it wasn't rocket science, really. I would say the Chiefs definitely gave up that game for sure. But when we're going to the NBA standings, if I can go, let's see, where am I at? Standings. Okay, so let's start with the East. NBA basketball, it's All-Star weekend. I'm not really going to talk about the All-Star weekend at all. I'll wait till everything happens, and then we can talk about, how the All-Star weekend was. So I'm just going to talk about now how the teams look going into the All-Star break and how they potentially would look post All-Star break. We probably won't get to every team, especially the bottom half teams. Like we got Brooklyn, Toronto, Charlotte, and Washington and Detroit in the bottom half, not making the playoffs. And then in the West, Utah, Houston, Memphis, Portland, and San Antonio. So it's not looking too good for them. The West looks crazy right now as far as the standings. Let's start with the East. I always start with the East. We have Boston in first, Cleveland second. Cleveland has been the hottest team in the NBA in the past month and a half. Milwaukee in third, New York in fourth. New York, I think they're going to get that third spot. 76ers in fifth, Indiana sixth, Miami seventh, Orlando in eighth, Bulls, Chicago in ninth, and Atlanta in 10. Okay. So if I'm just looking at these standings right here, right? I'm gonna just give y'all my honest opinion. So I see Boston at 1, but I don't believe in Boston. Like if I'm following my track record of the point of two people that play the same position cannot win the championship. That means Boston Celtics, which is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So I don't believe in them. They're 43-12. You be like, TJ, how can you not believe in them? They're playing so well. They're number one in the East. The next team is 6 games back from being in first. I know. I get what you're saying, but the Boston Celtics have been 1, 2, 3 in the past 5 years, and where have they been? We haven't even seen them in the NBA Finals. Like, I seen Milwaukee and Phoenix in NBA Finals when I should have seen Boston in one of those finals in the last 5 years, at least one. Like, come on. I don't believe it until I see it. So I see Boston at number 1, but I really got to see it. I got to see it, bro. I got to see it. Cleveland, don't believe them either. Let's say Cleveland plays the Sixers, a healthy Embiid in the first round. I mean, I'm taking the Sixers. So Cleveland have to really prove something. I mean, I know I'm really making these predictions according to what they're going to do in the playoffs, but the playoffs are what really matter. So Cleveland, I don't really believe in. The Milwaukee Bucks, oh my gosh, jeez. I don't really want to curse on here, but like, what would you call a poop show? Look at me trying not to curse. A poop show. They're 3-7 with Doc Rivers, and they the last coach that they fired, I mean, they were 30 and they were like 30-10. What are they now? They're 36-17. They were 30-10 when they fired their last coach. I don't think they should have made that coach change. I'm not going to lie to you. I feel like that coach would have made adjustments and allowed Dame to be Dame. Right now, Dame is not looking like Dame. I'm looking at these games. He does not look like the same Dame in Portland. And I understand that people grow and people grow out of things, but Dame plays a certain style. So that's the ball in his hands majority of the time. Let him run the offense and let everyone run through him. Giannis says this is his team now, but it's really not looking like it from a coaching standpoint and a player standpoint. Okay, so I picked Milwaukee to make the finals, but now that I'm looking at this team, especially with Doc Choke Rivers as the coach, I'm baffled right now. I'm baffled. 3-7 in your last 10 games. I mean, the Clippers were in a slump and now they're doing well. So who's to say the Milwaukee Bucks won't do the same? But jeez, come on now. Come on. This is what we have, like 3 more months, maybe 2.5 at the least of the NBA season left. Come on, bro. We can't do this. If Doc Rivers doesn't get this team to the finals, I don't care what you say about the roster. They have Damian Lillard and Giannis. Doc needs to figure out how to get this team to the finals. If they don't, then Doc, he don't need another coaching job. I'm not gonna lie. He don't need another coaching job. And you can say, well, the East has Boston. The East has New York. They're hot. The East has the 76ers. The Heat always make it every year. Excuses. We have a Hall of Fame coach, a Hall of Fame point guard. In his 7-8th season, Giannis, an MVP and an NBA championship, a Hall of Fame center/power forward in Giannis Antetokounmpo, and you can't get them to the finals. I don't want to hear no excuses. I'm tired of seeing this shit, bro. Excuse my language. I'm tired. I'm tired, bro. Like, and I'm mostly tired because Damian Lillard and Giannis are two stand-up players. Two players that work hard, grind, get to it. So I don't understand why this system is not like this whole year. I'm not going to lie, in the NFL, it's really been about coaching. Like, the coaching really matters. And I feel like it's the same way in sports in general. Just in everything. So in basketball, football, soccer, baseball, hockey, coaching matters. It really does. And I've seen it more than ever this year in the NFL. So if Doc Rivers does not get this team to the finals, bro, he does not deserve to be a coach of another team ever. He does not deserve to come back to the Bucks. He needs to retire, receive his gold jacket, and be on his way. Because this is ridiculous. I may put some of that on Dame and Giannis too, but at the same time, bro, y'all, that coaching staff has to get it together, bro. I watch them games and I'm not saying that it could be different things going on in Dame's life because he just recently got a divorce from his wife, so that could be playing a role in things. So I'm not gonna excuse that, but Doc Rivers, Hall of Fame coach, he's supposed to be really tenured. You feel me? So this is not how your team is supposed to be looking in your last 10 games. It should not be a stretch at all after this All-Star break where people are saying, oh, the Bucks don't look like they'll make it to the finals. It should be no stretch like that, especially with Dame and Giannis on the same team. Come on, bro. Come on. Let me not say that. I'm getting emotional. Let me not say that because I've never played professional basketball. I'm not a professional coach. So let me not say if I were the coach, I would do this. But just real quick, if I was the coach, I would have them rotations right. I would have the ball in Dame's hands more. And Giannis, like I said, Giannis said it's his team. So please show that it's Damian Lillard's team. I went on a rant real quick about Milwaukee. Let's go on to New York. They're hot. I think that they can have a possibility of going to the finals because honestly, these teams are really up and down. The Sixers up and down. Embiid, he needs to stay healthy. The Indiana Pacers, they're 6 right now in the East. And I know the East is full of good teams, but they look like they have been playing well. But at the same time, it's like y'all 31-25. Some nights y'all on, some nights y'all off. Y'all need to look at y'all team in the mirror. I think out of all of these teams, and I'm gonna give Miami a little cushion because they have made it to the finals the past 2 years. So yes, so I'm thinking New York and Miami are the only teams in this Eastern Conference that I'm really for sure that can make the finals. I'm not gonna lie. New York, I really like New York. Brunson, when Randall comes back, who else is hurt? I think Randall is hurt. I think OG Anunoby is hurt. So when they have their full team, they're gonna be dangerous. Real talk. With Brunson playing like he playing on an MVP caliber level. So I see this the New York and Miami going to the finals. I know. Listen. Boston there, Milwaukee there, Cleveland there, the Sixers there, Indiana there. I know. I hear it all, bro. But I'm not buying none of them niggas, bro. I'm not. Let's go to the West. Now, this is what I really want to talk about. I'm looking at this. This is what basketball looks like. Okay? Because it's at least 5 teams from the West versus the 2 in the East that I feel like can make the finals. At least. What we got? OKC? Yeah. Possibility. Clippers. Even though I'm a Lakers fan and it's Clippers K till I die, the Clippers, yes, I think they have a possibility. Denver, of course, because they're the reigning champions. Who else? The Lakers, of course. And that's it. Let's say OKC. So that's 4. I'm gonna say 4, and I'm gonna give a puncher's chance, as they say in boxing, with Phoenix because they have Kevin Durant. But Golden State just made it back in the play-in tournament. The Lakers are 30-26. They just got Dinwiddie. They're the only team in the month of February to have all 5 starters averaging 20 points and plus 5 assists a game. That really means something. I'm telling you right now, I'm seeing a lot of clips online that I've only seen when it was 2020 Lakers. When it was 2020 Lakers, it was a lot of camaraderie clips going around. It was a lot of basketball-oriented clips, not just your typical highlights, but really showing how the Lakers are playing basketball. I think the Lakers have a real chance to make the finals. But the only team, and I keep saying this, that they really need to get past is the Nuggets. The Nuggets, bro. The Minnesota Timberwolves, they number 1 in the West. And the other person down from them is 1.5 games down, which is OKC. Minnesota, OKC, I don't believe that. I just don't believe it until I see it. That's it. I'll believe it when I see it. So if Minnesota make the Western Conference Finals, is OKC make the Western Conference Finals, I'll believe it. The Clippers are in 3rd. The Denver Nuggets are in 4th. The Phoenix Suns are in 5th. The New Orleans Pelicans, I don't know how. Oh my gosh. I don't know how the hell they in 6th, but it's okay. We finna knock them off. They in 6th. Dallas is in 7th. Sacramento is in 8th. The Lakers are in 9th. And the Golden State Warriors are in 10th, bro. The Lakers are 30-26, bro. They're only 9.5 games from the 1st seed. 3.5 games from the 6th seed. New Orleans, Dallas, and Sacramento, I know they can choke some games, and the Lakers can go on at least a 10-game winning streak, especially with this roster, bro. Spencer Dinwiddie, bro. That is the most OP, and I mean OP in the sense of how easy it was to get him off the market. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's a talented player. It's just he didn't want to be in Dallas, so he showed less talent. Like, players do that nowadays. They literally stop playing as hard as they can, do lackadaisical stuff, and say they want to trade, or just show in their body language that they don't want to be here no more. You feel me? Like, and it looked like that's what Spencer Dinwiddie was doing, bro. So it's like he wanted to be out of Dallas. Now he's at home. He grew up in this LA area. He wants to play for the Lakers. Now he's playing for them. Who says he don't average 11 points, 5 rebounds, and like 3 assists? Like, we don't need him to average 20. That would be great, but bro, our starting 5 is playing well right now, and Darvin Ham has came to his senses as far as starting the right damn people. It had to get people had to get hurt for you to start this starting 5. Put Taurean Prince, make him come off the bench. Like, I'm sick right now, bro. I'm sick. Like, just thinking about I'm sick right now, Joe. Just thinking about how Darvin Ham really played us in the first half of this season, bro. We're 30-26, and we could have had a way better record if he just put the right lineups in. And I'm blaming it on Darvin Ham. I don't care what y'all say about the players, what they did or didn't do. Anthony Davis has not missed more than 15 games this season, bro. And you can quote me on that. So don't blame it on Anthony Davis being hurt or none of that. LeBron James, none of that. It's been Darvin Ham. And every Laker fan knows damn well that is true. And I'm glad that I get to sit on this couch and express how I feel, because this is my platform and I get to do what the hell I want on this platform. Okay, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Darvin Ham, thank you for doing a better job at your damn job. Jeez, bro. Because sometimes I be wanting to get online and say this, but I'm not that type of person. But if I have feelings, of course I'm going to express them, but I have a platform where I can express them to y'all. So Darvin Ham, if you listening to this, thank you. And please continue to play the right lineups when Cam Reddish come back, when Vanderbilt come back, when Gabe Vincent come back. Who else hurt? It's a few people hurt on our team, bro. That's injured. We ain't even got our full team, bro. I'm telling you, no team wants to see us in the NBA. Forget the West. No team wants to see the Lakers but the Nuggets. I promise you. And maybe some of the players on the Nuggets don't even want to see us, bro. But I'm telling you, they blew us out in the Western Conference Finals. Kudos to them. So that's why I said they're the only team that really want to see us, because they seen us, they beat us, so they feel pretty confident that they can beat us. And the last game they did beat us, so kudos to them. But everybody else in the NBA, y'all not seeing us, bro. Y'all not. OKC, Minnesota, Sacramento, Dallas, Boston, anybody in the East ain't seeing us. I ain't even worried about them. The West, Golden State, ain't nobody. No New Orleans, nobody is seeing. Clippers, especially you niggas. Y'all not seeing us, bro. I'm done. That's it. That's all I got for that, man. The West is more competitive than the East. New York and Miami is the only two I got going to the Western Conference Finals and actually making the finals. So that's all I got for my post NBA All-Star Game prediction. So yeah, that's what I got. Let's switch it over. Boy, because when I talk about these Lakers, bro, I'm real life a Lakers fan. I remember in high school, me and Nia and one other person was the only Lakers fans in that school, and we had to defend conversations like, oh, Dwayne Wade is better than Kobe. Y'all see what I had to go through as a Lakers fan, bro? Niggas saying Dwayne Wade was better than Kobe Bryant in high school. This is what is this? I graduated this is 2009, 2010, 2011. You feel me? 2012 I graduated in 20, bro. Yo, I'm even getting irritated thinking about it. Okay, which way should I go? Let's stay on the NBA. Draymond Green, you out of control, bro. You out of control, bro. You really out of control right now. Is this speaker still on? Let me see. Because you are out of control, my guy. You just they was playing the Clippers the other night, and this clip came out where he was licking out his tongue like at the Clippers players and grabbing his private part and being like, we got 4 rings. Like this man just got suspended for basically sucker punching somebody and knocking them out cold. And now you over here doing this. This does not look. You're not putting yourself in the best light, my boy. And then you went on your podcast and said, y'all are painting me out to be this person, which I'm not. Y'all saying these untrue things, and it's painting a picture like, I apologize, I did this, but it's like y'all trying to tarnish my reputation or whatever you said, bro. You're doing that by yourself. Like, you know, it's cameras are. What did Cat Williams say? You know we can see you, right, nigga? You know we can see you. Like, it's cameras everywhere at every NBA game, bro. And you over there here doing all this crazy stuff, bro. It's like, okay, I was cool with Draymond. Like, I grew up in that era of don't let this man come to the hole, foul him hard, be aggressive, all that. But it's like you're doing the most now. You're doing the most, bro. You look crazy. I mean, I'm trying to think, would I do that? Like, no, I wouldn't grab my private part and be like, you look crazy, my nigga, bro. You look crazy. You really look crazy, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you look crazy. I'm looking at the video just while I'm recording. You look crazy. Draymond, stop. And don't get on your little podcast and say, oh, this, that, and don't try to explain yourself. We all seen what it was. You ain't got to explain yourself. Draymond, do better or you're going to get traded. But if Draymond get on the Lakers, you're going to see me sit on the same couch and say, the Lakers are winning the championship. We got an all-star. We got one. You feel me? If Draymond is on my team, I might say, hey, look, I might be a hypocrite. Hey, look, I'm going to still call him out if he on my team, but I'm going to be a little more lenient on him because he is on my team. And he has a great relationship. He has a great relationship with LeBron, so I can see him on the Lakers if LeBron does decide to stay on the Lakers. So Draymond, I'm talking about Draymond, Vultures. The new movie trailers. So there has been new movie trailers that come out. Kong and Godzilla. That looks great. They got me. I know they keep making what it seems like the same movies, but the first Godzilla, when they went down there and in them parachutes and Godzilla took over the city, it was no Kong. That was great. I thought the Godzilla versus Kong was okay, but this looks great, bro. Is Godzilla and Kong teaming up against a red looking long arm monkey that looked like he about business. And I like that they did this whole underworld thing. It looks pretty cool. So I seen the trailer for that. It looks pretty cool. I can't wait for that. We got the trailer for Twister came out. A new version about, tornadoes coming through. What's Tornado Valley like? Iowa, Nebraska, just areas in the U.S. where tornadoes are heavy. They're coming out with another Twister movie. It was another one back in the day, but they, you know how remakes go. They remaking the movie, and it looks great, bro. I love movies like that. That super action, thriller. Just like it's people literally fighting against natural disasters, bro. So if a tornado coming, most people gonna run, but it's people that's running towards it and actually want to be in the middle and record it to see if they survive. Sign me up. Take my money now. Take my money now. Okay, well, we got Long Legs. So I seen this trailer for this movie. It is a horror movie, right? And horror is my favorite genre of movies. But when I seen this was pretty scary just watching the trailer. And that was because it was a little demonic. Now, when I get scary movies, it can be like, a lot of scary movies are demonic, but when it goes to like, let's say Jason or Freddy or what is the doll's name? Chucky. That's cool. We get suspense scary movies where it's just like jump scares, but when they get really deep into like devilish worship, deities, symbols, in this trailer, it's called Long Legs. It was a book called with the 7 Gates of Hell. When they get into that, that's when I give a little pushback, because horror is my favorite, but I give a little pushback because I don't want that in my spirit. And even I've had conversations with my mom. She says she don't really watch scary movies like that no more because it really get into her spirit. And I really believe in that type of stuff. So it was getting real demonic. And I was looking like, yo, I want to watch this movie, but I don't know, bro. I don't know, because some of the things in this movie, they be like based on real life events. And I believe once upon a time ago, maybe not in 20th century, 19th century, or 18th century, but back in the days, like in Romania with the vampires or something, like back in way back. Like, I believe that some of that stuff was real. Like, oh, do you believe that spirits can take over people's bodies? Maybe not nowadays as much. Maybe it happens nowadays, but not as much. But I believe back then, way back. I believe that yes, it has happened frequently way back then. So people getting possessed, people doing demonic things, Ouija boards. I don't mess with it. I watch the movies, but I feel like I have to stay up all night or watch a funny video after or take my mind off of it, because it's like that stuff can really get in your spirit. And I'm not saying it's going to possess you from the movie, but what you allow into your spirit, it can affect you in a certain way. I don't know what, because different stuff affect people in different ways, but this movie is called Long Legs. Let me make sure. Long Legs. Go check it out on YouTube and y'all let me know what y'all think. We got Fantastic Four coming out in 2026 with Pedro Pascal. Pedro Pascal as what's his name? Doctor, I forgot his name, but the guy that can I don't know. These words are messing with me. The man who can stretch long and far. I forgot his name. His name is Dr. something. But Pedro Pascal, who plays on The Last of Us, who plays on The Mandalorian, he's playing the main character for the Fantastic Four, and I really love that because Pedro Pascal is one. He's become one of my favorite new actors, and I believe he needs to win some awards soon. For real. Like, he's really doing well, so I can't wait for Fantastic Four. That's a pretty, upbeat, happy. Even though it's action, it ain't demonic. So I'm gonna get into that. That's it for the movie trailers. What else do I have on this list? I have Trump getting fined. Let's see what that's about. Okay, judge fines Donald Trump more than $350 million and bars him from running businesses in New York for 3 years. Wow. I'm going to just give my quick take on this because, I don't want y'all Trumpers to get on me again. Last time I talked about Trump, y'all was going crazy in my comment section, and I'm chilling, y'all. But I think that so many people are trying to do so many things to Donald Trump so he doesn't get elected, because the way that it's going, it looks like he probably is going to go neck and neck with Joe Biden and maybe win. So if he does that, then he's going to call for immunity for himself so he don't have to pay these things back. He don't have to go to jail. No, none of that. So I think a lot more things are going to come against Trump before the election. And all these things are to try him or prevent him from being the next president of the United States, because if he does do that, it's over. Yeah, I mean, I don't see him paying back $350 million right away. I mean, he might say he don't got it, win the presidency, and say he ain't ever gonna pay it back. So it's like, what you gonna do? So I mean, Do whatever y'all can and not to get this man in office, bro. Like, I mean, Joe Biden, I don't want him in there either, but it's like, who else is there that's going to run for president and actually going to treat our country with some decency, bro? And it's like, oh, bro, I don't even want to bring up the migrants. They giving money to them that they ain't even giving to black folk, that they ain't even giving to homeless people in their own cities. But I digress, bro. I don't even want to get into politics. That's not what this show is about. That's not what this broadcast is about. That's not what this content is about. Donald Trump, pay that money, man. Pay that money. Pay that money. But that's all I got on this list, man. Quick little pod today, bro. I hope y'all enjoyed it. We gonna keep coming back twice a week. Keep giving y'all content. Follow me on Game Changers Podcast on Instagram. Follow, subscribe, comment, like, and tell your friends, bro, because I'm growing and I ain't gonna stop, and I'm keep going till I get to the top. I just rhymed. Real rap. I need some y'all need some water, bro. I'm finna get out of here, man. The most important thing in this world is to try to inspire other people to do whatever they want to do, because a little bit of inspiration, y'all, a little bit of inspiration can go a long way. Remember that. Mr. Game Changer signing out.